Hey guys, we're going to do a video today, and today's video is on topic 1.2. Our essential question that we're focusing on is how can I add integers? So 1.2 means we're in chapter 1, section 2 of our book from class, but you may have a totally different textbook than us, so that might not correlate to you, but that's our topic in section 1.2. So take a moment to set up your notes and write today's date and get that essential question, which is how can I add integers? Feel free to pause the video if you need extra time to set the notes up. And we're going to dive right into just how do I do this? How do I add integers? So I think a key thing to write down right now is to make sure we all know what the word integer means. Anytime you hear someone referring to integers, I'm going to draw an arrow there. What they're really referring to is just positive and negative numbers. I mean, really, that's all we're trying to talk about, is how can I add together some positive and negative numbers? So that's going to be our focus today. And there are so many ways to learn this and so many different little tricks and tips and visuals. And it helps to learn a lot of those, but eventually you kind of have to just pick a strategy that works for you. And for me, one thing that works really well is I've kind of just memorized this little mantra in my head that I can say over and over and over again to not forget how to do this. And I find that a really good strategy. So today, that's what this video is about. And in my notes, I'm going to make a little thought cloud. And in this thought cloud, I'm going to put my little quote that I think really helps me do this correctly. And it's pretty simple. It's same signs, add and keep, different signs, subtract. Same signs, add and keep, different signs, subtract. Now, maybe you have me in class and you've already heard me say this before, but I kind of get this stuck in my head. Same signs, add and keep, different signs, subtract. And the more I say it, the more stuck it gets in my head. Same signs, add and keep, different signs, subtract. And I use that whenever I'm adding. So we're going to do 4 addition problems today in our notes, and I'm going to call them A, B, C, D. So make some space in your notebook to write A, B, C, D. And here are the 4 problems that we're going to look at. You're going to write all 4 down. A is negative 18 plus negative 12. B is negative 11 plus negative 3. C is 15 plus negative 10. And the last one, D, is negative 11 plus 7. Now notice all of these problems were plus problems. They're all adding. So in my mind, I'm thinking same signs, add and keep, different signs, subtract. So we're going to go through each problem and just first identify what are we dealing with. So I'm going to look at problem A. Notice we have negative 18 and negative 12. That is 2 negative numbers. That would be what I would call same signs. So we have a same signs problem. I'm going to label that. Let's look at B. Negative 11 and negative 3. Now there's no parenthesis in this problem, but it's still 2 negative numbers if you look closely. This is same signs. Let's look at C. 15 plus negative 10. Well, 15 is a positive number and 10 is a negative number, so that would be what I would call different signs. One's positive, one's negative. Let's look at D. Negative 11 plus 7. Negative 11 is a negative number, and plus 7 is a positive number, so we have different signs. So once I've kind of identified that, I'm ready to do some math. Let's go back to problem A. It was a same signs problem. Negative 18 and negative 12, so same signs, add and keep. I'm going to add them, and I'm going to keep the negative sign. I'm going to do 18 plus 12. Well, I know 18 plus 2 makes 20, so plus 12, I'd have to do 10 more, so that'd be 30. So I know my answer is 30, but it's same signs, add and keep. So I'm going to add it to 30 and keep it negative. Negative 30 is my answer. Let's look at B. Negative 11 plus negative 3. Same signs, add and keep. 11 plus 3 makes 14. So it's negative 14. I'll keep the negative sign. Let's look at C. Different signs. Different signs. So same signs, add and keep. Different signs, subtract. 15 take away 10 is 5. My answer is 5. Let's look at D. Negative 11 plus 7, different signs. different signs subtract. Same signs, add and keep, different signs subtract. 11 take away 7 is 4. Now when I write my 4, I'm going to keep it a negative 4 because what number is bigger, the 11 or the 7? The 11. And it's a negative 11, so it's going to be a negative 4. If you look back at problem letter C, 15 plus negative 10, what was bigger, the 15 or the 10? The 15, and 15 is positive, so that's why we had a positive 5. And that's how we came to our conclusion of what our answers are. So we have 4 different answers. I'm going to circle them clearly now, all based on our little saying, same signs, add and keep, different signs subtract. So why don't you try? I'm going to give you 4 new problems. We'll call them the same thing, A, B, C, D. And what I want you to do is I want you to set up your notebook with these 4 questions, and I want you to try all by yourself to see if you can solve them without any help. So right now on your device, you should click your pause button, and you should copy all these down, and you should try them all by yourself first. And then when you're ready, unpause the video so you can see if you got your answers right or wrong. So right now, click that pause button and go ahead and give these a try. Okay, so hopefully you're unpausing the video and you've got your 4 answers and you're ready to see if you're correct. So I'm going to start with A. Negative 8 and 14. I would say that's a negative and a positive number. That's a different sign situation. B. Negative 15 plus negative 4. Oh, I see same signs, 2 negative numbers, same signs. C. Negative 20 plus 7. I see a negative 20 and a positive 7. I see different signs. D. Negative 4 plus negative 19. I see 2 negative numbers. I see same signs. So now let's get our solutions. For A, negative 8 plus 14 is different signs subtract. 14 take away 8 is 6. The bigger number is 14, so it's a positive 6. Let's go to B. Same signs, add and keep. 15 plus 4 is 19. I'm going to keep it negative, negative 19. Let's go to C. Different signs subtract. Negative 20 plus 7. So 20 take away 7 would be 13. And since 20 is the biggest number, it's going to be a negative 13. Okay, on to D. We've got same signs, add and keep. Negative 4 plus negative 19 is negative, we'd add that up, 23. There's our 4 solutions. So how did you do on your own before you checked your answers? Did you get the same thing as me? Did you make any little mistakes? Because these are easier to make mistakes on. If so, go back and correct your mistake and figure out what you did wrong so that you don't do it again next time. That's how we learn from our mistakes and get better. So that's going to kind of wrap up our video, and we're just going to do a quick summary here. The big takeaway is that thought cloud. If you can get the little saying in your head, same signs, add and keep, different signs subtract, the more you kind of drill that into your head, the easier these are going to get, because every time you see an adding problem, you're going to just think, oh, same signs, add and keep, or you're going to think different signs subtract. And that's really going to help you out down the road as we're working harder and harder on these. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope this video helped you out, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.